I'll be outside.
Yeah, just go that way, right?
Okay. Where are we?
Well, actually, we're in the United States. Now, the United States actually has like leverage over most of Europe because of NATO. NATO's like the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. You have the United States, Canada, most of Europe, but there's a little bit missing in the Balkans, Belarus, and Ukraine. Russia is totally anti-NATO, and they're kind of the main enemy. They're trying to, put an end to the whole American empire thing because they have basically control over Australia and New Zealand because they're allies with them, and they're also allies with Japan and a whole lot of other countries. Japan was one of the bad guys. They were allied with Germany and Italy because they were the Axis, and they were trying to stop the Allies. The Allies were the Soviet Union and France, which got captured, but we don't talk about that. And it was the UK and the United States, obviously. The UK at the time was a good thing. Speaking of British Empire, the British Empire was also involved in World War I. One of the many causes of World War I was Wait, no! I forgot to tell you about Minecraft! Dang it! The fact that Serbia, a Serbian man, shot the Archduke of Austria, Austria-Hungary, named Franz Ferdinand. And Austria-Hungary was really mad because Franz Ferdinand was the heir to the Austrian throne. And since they didn't like the heir to their throne being assassinated, they started World War I. One of the other causes was the tensions that rose when the Titanic sunk, which caused France and the UK to lose a lot of money and passengers, which was not good at all. This caused tension. On the topic of the Titanic, there are a lot of cool facts about the Titanic, one of which is that the movie is totally inaccurate. Jack and Rose could have both fit on that door, but not on the topic of the movie, on the topic of the actual facts. Like how the captain of the Carpathia was very brave and came to save all of the people who were on the lifeboats of the Titanic. It was really cool. Also, did you know that there were 4 smokestacks on the Titanic, but only 3 of them worked? At the time, people usually judged the speed of a boat by how many smokestacks it has. So people judged the Titanic as being faster than it really was, because only 3 of them actually worked. Now, going back to the topic of World War I, France and the UK sort of had an alliance. And they kind of tried to use this alliance to their advantage because they were trying to destroy Germany, the German Empire, which was attempting to destroy France and was basically succeeding in destroying Russia because of the Russian Revolution. The Russian Revolution caused the Soviet Union to exist. And the Soviet Union was run by Lenin. After Lenin died, he didn't want Stalin to become in charge, but Stalin did because he was the guy who was in charge of giving people jobs. So after this whole Stalin thing happened, the next guy, Nikita Khrushchev, went on this huge campaign of de-Stalinization. And de-Stalinization was basically when he took down statues of Stalin and repealed a bunch of his laws that he didn't like. This